What did you see change from that first half to second half when 29 points first quarter and just limited to just 27 there in that second half?
We turned the ball over. Starting with myself, it's unacceptable me having, 7 turnovers. As one of the leaders of the team, I take responsibility for that. So I just got to take better care of the ball.
A couple of guys have noted how kind of need to get back to emphasis on defense after such an emphasis on offense over the last month or so. Do you kind of feel the same way?
Definitely so. I said it after the game that we've been one of the best defensive teams ever since I've been here, and this year we're giving up too many points, too many easy buckets, and not playing the Indiana Pacers basketball that I've been accustomed to when I've been here. So I know that we want to push a tempo and be a better offensive team, but I think, with the makeup that we got in this room, the guys that we got in this locker room, that offense is going to take care of itself. But we have to give ourselves up on the defensive end and play together and have one common goal, and that's to try to get as many stops as we can in a row.
You guys look so well at spots in the preseason, and because of the leadership on this team, how surprising is it to know that the first 3 games have gone this particular way?
It's preseason. Guys are playing different rotations. Not all the guys are playing. Guys are in and out, so it's easy to kind of, be playing well a little bit and things like that. But it's a new season. It was 0-0, and we're getting everybody's best punch, and not that the teams are beating us. I think most of the time we're beating ourselves, with turnovers and offensive rebounds and extra possessions and things like that, and not just playing together. So we got to all look at each other in the mirror, look at ourselves in the mirror, and come back as a better player, and come back and just try to play solid team basketball on both ends of the floor.
How surprised are you though at being 0-3?
I'm surprised. It sucks to lose. I know the guys in this locker room really care about winning, so I know everyone's taking it hard. But me and Paul, being the leaders here and the guys who've been here probably the longest, we got to take it upon ourselves and change this identity and change the makeup of this team, and put it on our shoulders to lead these guys. And when they see us do it, they'll follow.
You probably never started a season 0-3, have you?
Never in my life, but it's always a first for everything. But you gotta learn how to lose before you learn how to win. So I think it's good for us, this adversity early. Hopefully we can turn it around.
How confident are you in the smaller lineup approach? Do you wonder if maybe we should just go back to the basics of a bigger lineup and play the way we used to play?
You never know. I think it all works for different people, different teams. We're trying it. That's the coaches and the front office decision if they're going to switch that. So the only thing we can do is, do the best we can, try to learn it the best of our ability, and have fun trying to do it.
Is it kind of hard to go back and forth between the two during the course of a game?
It's hard because you just try to figure out what you guys are doing. But like I said, the coach and the front office put us in the best position, and Vogel, I think, has done a great job of giving us free reins to do what we like. And I think, as one of the leaders here, we're taking advantage of that in the wrong way, and not giving him everything on that offensive end, just like on the defensive end, we're not giving up everything. So, like I said, we got to look at each other, come with a different identity, focus on the defensive end, and let the offense take care of itself.
Paul talked about guys needing to be in attack mode more on offense. Is that a case of just not being familiar with one another yet, or uncertainty about the system? Or?
Definitely so. I think we got 6 guys returned from last year. Anytime you have a new makeup of a team, 1 month is not going to do it. So we can say that, but it's not time to make excuses. Basketball is played between the lines, and just like any other team, you got to put the ball in the hole and stop on the other end. So we can say how unfamiliar we are with each other, but we just got to have guts now and go out and do the job.